Okay, as I was saying, techno had 46 people who really disliked it. I just previously said that I restart a video, so that's why I'm just going to restate it once more. So we look at that as 46, which is kind of surprising. But I think it's more of the generation of people who were filling it out. If my mom's generation is filling out, which she's in her early 50s, they probably really don't know what techno is. People around my age may know what techno is, but it's not a big craze yet either. So moving on to what people commented. But when I say what people commented, it was in my form of what people thought the reason was for the music they liked. That was the question I gave them. And this person responded with, I've grown up listening to all genres, and this person's dad never steered them away to any particular type. He always told that person without the different genres they wouldn't have the music due to each one has a little bit of influence on each other. I just thought it was an interesting perspective. Kind of shows the household she grew up in. So she's listened to all music, and I think that probably influenced her scores and her ratings on my form as well. Another comment that I picked out was background. This person commented background. They think it also fits into life stories and lessons they've learned along the way, which I think it's interesting because I think all music tells a story. It might not tell the story that you necessarily want to listen to, but they all tell a story. Now we have the stats of the commenting. I just rounded each one up to what was given to me. 27 people commented background as a reason why. 37 said age, which out of 110, I think that's a great amount to get that. 6 said family, which I thought was kind of surprising. And then the next one, 18 said friends, which I think it's kind of interesting that 18 people said friends, but only six said family. So it kind of shows the influence maybe friends have more than family over each other. Moving on, I did some personal interviews. The first interview that I did was with my boyfriend, Jacob Norton. I did this over via text. He's a very busy person, and I thought his thoughts would be impactful for this project. The first question, as you can read from the screen, is why do you think you have such a distaste for certain genres? He said he listens to more for the instrumental and the tone. And then on top of that, he said why his job he think impacts it, and it's because he's a worship leader and he has to listen to Christian music all the time. He just has to listen to it. This is religious music, but he works for a General Baptist church, so it's more of a Christian outlook on life. He also has to have an ear for great and bad music, which as much as this would think, there's not really that big of a gap. I think that's what he's really taught me through our relationship. And who's his favorite band? His favorite band is Nickelback, which you would think would be surprising since he is a worship minister. You think would be some kind of Christian band, but it is not. And we also just recently went to a Nickelback concert. I'm not a big Nickelback fan, but he definitely is, obviously, because that's his favorite. His family listens to rock music, but they listen to more an older generation of rock. He says an older generation of rock, but the music that he kind of listens to, he did not tell me that, but I personally know from listening to his music that he listens to more of an older generation of rock as well. He does not in with the in crowd. Next we have my mom. Her name's Shelly, or really her name's Rochelle, but she goes by Shelly. And she said that she just doesn't like the sound or message of some songs, and she enjoys music that tells a story and is impactful in her life. Does she think her job impacts this? She said no, because she works from home and she's not around people that much, like other people besides her family and when she goes out. Her favorite band is the band Perry, because she likes the lyrics and the beat they are put to. And then, what does your family listen to? I knew this was going to be a hard question for her to respond to. In a way, she thinks